and DK Show.
Please stand by. Stand by. On the air next. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. On the air next.
It's the PK and DK Show. Now it's time to go online. Hello, it's all about the internet.
www.pkndk.com. Forget normal.
The PK and DK Show. Your average everyday couple fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
All right, welcome to the show. Sorry. Had to upgrade the equipment, so I had some glitches. Upgrading everything you think would solve the glitches.
Right.
Not in our case. Come a little closer. How y'all doing? Yeah, I changed my shirt. I saw that picture that somebody on the 24/7 cam sent in and said, "Nice boobies, PK."
Aww.
Let me send you over to DK.
Hi, everyone. I'm DK. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the
Thanks for
show.
joining us.
Or happy whatever day you're watching the show or listening to it or catching up on it. Thank you very, very much. We appreciate you. Please check out our blogs at thedailyf.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. I know that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. You got a bunch of friends doing all that as well. We just appreciate the few minutes we get to hang out. The few minutes we come piping through the speakers of your phone or your car or what have you. Point, counterpoint. Let's jump right into that right now.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
That's the face of a guilty woman.
Oh, what?
Guilty woman.
Guilty?
That's what that is.
No, never.
The point counterpoint that you'll find on if you're podcasting. By the way, by next week we'll be able to have you when you tweet us. They're gonna pop right up on the show. So later on, if you're watching it, your messages just.
Perfect.
So I don't know. That could be a good or bad idea. But what I'm saying here for the point counterpoint is you can also send us a hashtag if you can't vote on it. If you'd like to vote, thedailyf.com, click on PK and DK show, click down to live. You'll see they're there, or you can vote on the 1021 show page. You almost brought home a dog. Please explain.
Guilty. I guess you're right. I am guilty.
What happened? What was the thing?
All right. So this past weekend, I was back in Oregon with my grandparents. They live in a 55 and over community. They have a lady who can't keep her dog anymore. She's going to have to go under 24-hour
She's
care.
knocking on heaven's door, yeah.
So, being the kind person my grandmother is, my granddaughter who lives in Houston would love a dog. And I'm like, that's so true. And it would be such a great home. Like, not only is it just like
We already have a dog.
puppy,
Do you not see her?
Yes, but Kiki needs a friend.
She is a handful to begin with.
I know. She
What
currently
is
has
in her mouth?
I had some of my tampon
What
wrapper
is in her?
mouth.
No.
Yes.
Your tampon wrapper?
Just a wrapper, not the actual tampon.
Oh, okay.
Just the wrapper.
All right, because
yeah.
I know she goes after your underwear, but that's
I
a story
know.
for a different thing.
different time, yes.
So you talked to the old lady that was knocking on heaven's door, yeah.
And I was honestly about to go to the house and see the dog and everything. My grandma said 3-year-old Maltese. It's like 5 pounds. I was like, that's perfect. I can put it in my purse. I can go on the airplane. Not a problem. I was ready to do it.
We'll spend more time on the point counterpoint coming up. Just a few quick questions.
Right.
All right. If you would have brought it home and I would have said, like, we can't have another dog. We're in an apartment complex. We can't afford another dog. What would you have done?
I would have kept it.
If I'm saying we're getting rid of it.
I'm saying we're keeping it.
And
50-50.
this is a question for everybody in the chat as well. Join the chat if you can at pkndk.com. That's our show page. It'll take you right to the show page so you don't have to go through all the other stuff. I want to know, and that was because the point counterpoint wasn't about you bringing it home. The point counterpoint was about after you do a move like that, what happens? More so than less, I would think you end up keeping the dog, right?
Right.
I know your dog didn't want the dog when you brought him.
My dad, yes.
What kind of dog was it that you brought your dad?
I brought a miniature dachshund home, but I had a good reason behind that.
You were going to college.
I was
Just
going
real
to
quick,
college.
you dropped it off because you figured that he wanted some company now that you're gone.
My parents needed
Apparently,
company.
the brother meant nothing to the dad,
Oh.
to the point that,
yeah.
here, Dad, have a dog.
Oh my God, I totally forgot it. I never looked at it. Sorry, Bob. I never looked at it that way.
So my point counterpoint, you have two options.
Okay.
Please vote, and we're gonna turn this point counterpoint into something awesome, which we'll talk about because we're doing some new things tonight on the show. But you could vote Team DK. They will always warm up to it. Everything's gonna be fine because that's my question. Have you ever brought it home? Did you get rid of it? Did they make you get rid of the dog? Did your husband, we have a friend, she brought in, like, was it a stray cat?
It was a stray cat.
And I asked the guy, I'm like,
Yes.
you got to be kidding. What'd you do? Well,
Yeah,
what can I
exactly.
do? Or is anybody out there, I'm probably going to lose this week, is anybody out there, Team PK, that you have brought a dog home and reality kicked in, and unfortunately you had to find another home for that animal, whether it was a dog or a cat, or I don't know what else you'd bring home, like a duck, monkey?
I mean, we got a friend with a goose,
All
so
right,
you
okay.
never know.
Vote online, and we're going to check in throughout the show on the Point Counterpoint.
PK and DK's Point
Who do
Counterpoint.
y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. And online now at www.pkandDK.com.
Few things we got to do on the show. First, let's talk about last week's Point Counterpoint. You guys voted about my fatness, and you have the computer playing, don't you?
No, I do not.
Professional. You know
Not
what?
anymore.
When I do that on my phone, you're like, yeah, it's
You know
professional.
what? If it
You're
was,
professional.
this is called Laptop DK, which I never get to use. And if you didn't have so much crap going on here, then I could have pulled this up. I've been waiting 10 minutes to pull up this damn website.
All right.
So that's your fault.
Last week's Point Counterpoint, you guys were voting on my fatness, and is she to blame? Keep in mind, I even had a heart-to-heart with her. I said, let's get real about this weight loss. Let's eat healthy. Let's do all that. That was on a Thursday. On a Friday, we went out for barbecue. Yes, we did. Tex-Mex. There you go.
So good.
What you know about that? What you know about that? So some results came in. Team PK won with 65. That you need to be supportive and that we're a team.
Right.
Team DK lost, which isn't PK. I was talking about personal responsibility. That came in at 40. Tonight on the show, besides last week's results, what we always try to get to, 31 frightening films for Halloween. Mark, one of the smartest people on the planet, wrote the article. The guy knows his stuff, is what I'm saying. This is the guy that I worked with for.
Yes, he worked
for. Learn everything that I know from this man. So, like, his word is as good as gold. Very excited that he was able to take some time. And when I say time, like, I did an article today. It took me 2 hours. Like, I looked at his. I'm like, how did you? That would have taken me a month.
He's pretty
How did you-
smart, honey.
How
I
did-
mean,
And it just
No
reminds me
offense,
how
you-
dumb I am. I'm like, no way. And I'm going through it. I'm like, this guy doesn't have any kind of grammar errors or misspellings. Like, do you know how many times I have to go through the article to I'm using wrong words. I'm using words you can't even, Google won't even tell you what I meant to say.
like the squiggly line is there, but there's no other word for it because it's that messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So anyway, you got to check out that article. We're going to talk about it, and I want to see what films that you think he missed. So that's coming up. Absolutely terrifying video. If you haven't seen this, holy Jesus. DK just got done with work. Literally, she walked in through the door at 6:30, right?
Yeah,
6:30?
sorry.
You haven't seen it, have you?
I haven't seen anything.
I can't wait to talk
No.
about this video. And it's not like scary as in a movie scary. This is real life. What the hell?
Oh, it's our piglet down there. I got a
the-
video we can play later. What I definitely thought was either PK or a pig. It was her.
There's hidden treasure in Houston. We're going to tell you about that. And again, we're trying something new. I might as well just wrap that up right now. You see that lamp behind her? That is right now, it's yellow. That's our neutral color yellow. Because I've been critiquing the show, and then I was talking to Smeeze, and he was kind of feeling the same way, that sometimes we just get trashed. We've got a good flow going. We're covering everything we want to cover, and then it just goes to hell.
Okay.
And then we end up doing the show for like 3 hours. And nobody really listens for 3 hours or 2 hours.
There definitely are people
Yeah.
that listen for 3 hours.
I didn't want to
They're
take
our dysfunctional family.
I didn't want to take any away from that, but here's what I want to do. So for the first like 20, 25 minutes of the show, we're going to cover all the stuff we got to cover, the news, whatever. Whatever we have online, we'll go through that stuff. Then we change for 20 minutes to blue. Can you pick up that
blue.
it's blue? You can't pick up on camera, though. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. I had to Jimmy rig that bitch.
Can you pick
That
up?
will set the house on fire.
You said, can you pick up?
Can the camera pick up the blue?
Oh, well, God, be more specific.
So for 20
next
minutes,
time.
20 minutes, you'll know that it's my 20 minutes. It's the topics that I want to talk about. It'll be blue. And then we'll get to her topics.
Small.
Her topics are, I'm working on it. I was going to get a hanging one. This is just for like today.
Give me a chandelier.
This is, how about, is nobody impressed that I was able to make a lamp that you can remote control the light color? Is nobody impressed by that?
Oh, I didn't see the I thought it was Skittles. Let me see.
What is Skittles?
On your remote control. Look.
How do you think I was changing the light?
I don't know.
Back to neutral. because we're yellow. I don't know if you can pick it up. I'm going to have to work on that. Maybe get a bigger bulb.
No.
That's why I just
how
said
about
maybe get a bigger bulb or something.
Bigger light.
I'll figure it out. So here's what we want to do. So all the stuff up front, right? Then my topics. Then we're going to do the Facebook fights. And then we're going to get to DK's topics because DK has some things she wants to talk about that drive me insane and sometimes don't even make the schedule. And since it is the PK and DK show, so we'll do that. And at the top of the hour, we'll end with the Back in the Day, which is your segment, and call it a day. At the end of the hour, the official show is going to be done. Then we get into the after show. The after show is, because by then the wine has kicked in. And there's nothing's been more irritating than I'm trying to critique the show and the wine has kicked in and we're still trying to do a professional show. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is garbage. So the after show starts at the top at 8 o'clock. And that can go for 10 minutes to 2 hours to whatever. There's no judgment in the after show is what I'm saying. I don't have to worry about the schedule, keeping time. I don't even know what the hell you're doing.
I'm posting a photo.
Like right now, that's aggravating me. But like on the after show, I'd be like, hey, what's a goddamn movie? That's what I'm saying. What's a movie? So that's what we're trying to do. We'll see how it works out. Let's move forward. Online, I wanted to welcome Big Boy Northwest, who is on board and contributing to the website. I'm trying to get people to do that. And I know I have Jeremy Fish and some other people. Big Boy Northwest is already like, he's not really, doesn't have the back door to it per se yet. He's just emailing me stuff because I know and whatever. I'm going to get you, Jeremy, on there. I know I've got some other people that want to get on the website. I'm going to get you on there. Also online, the Smeeze article, a blog for Smeeze. I don't know if you're in there or not, but maybe we can try to get him on the phone. Maybe not. Maybe we'll talk to him next week about it.
Smeeze is in the chat.
I want to find out what the hell is going on with his people at A&M.
Oh, yeah.
Son, what is happening with your people at A&M? They're beating people down. Other kid wanted to shoot the place up. What is happening with A&M, folks? Also online, the biker dude that fell off a cliff, got up and still did it. That's pretty impressive. The hidden treasure in Houston, like I was telling you about, and a few old school games that you could play online as well, which are pretty damn cool. I try to find my 3 favorite games and I put them on there. You could play them for free. Yeah.
My favorite is the Oregon Trail. Is that one of them?
Oregon Trail is, but I don't. It's really.
What?
I put up like Castlevania. I put up Duke Nukem. Applaud my ass, Duke Nukem.
I don't know what that is.
Oregon. I knew.
Oregon
That's why I try to steer clear of the sissy games too. Like I like Mario 3. That's the go-to. Like
That's
everybody
not a
loves
sissy
those
game.
games.
People die of dysentery.
No, what does that mean?
People die of disease. That's not a sissy game.
No, I'm talking about Mario. Follow along.
Real life.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody plays Mario Kart. That's why I didn't post those up there. I was trying to think about the games that I played back then.
Did you ever play The Sims?
That I don't play now.
Or what's that game where you like build a bunch of stuff and then all of a sudden like a tornado?
SimCity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was always turning tornadoes off. Ain't got no time for the tornadoes.
Oh, I like that
I bet
one.
like this big skyscraper or something, tornado. I mean, F out of here with the tornadoes. On Fridays on the website, thedailyf.com, we post music, mixes, and what have you. We posted 2 songs from Yeezus. I'm like the only person that loves Kanye, but, if you do, check those out. And working on something pretty big this weekend, but because I work with idiots, we don't know if it's going to happen or not. So stay tuned and what have you, and we'll see what can happen. But yeah, I've been working. This is why some of the stuff is kind of dysfunctional tonight as well. I'm trying to do like 3-4 different people's jobs because nobody out there has the ability to have vision and try to do something that's outside of the box.
Yes.
Very difficult for people.
Every single company I work for, outside the box, and then you finally do something and like, nah, we're just going to stick with this.
No. See, that's because you suck. Like when I finally do something.
Woo! You and I are already getting into it.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Hussein Bolts. What does he do?
Okay. That was
the Heisman?
interesting.
How's the Heisman go? The Heisman does not go like that.
Yes, he does.
What do you have in you want to do a roll call, please? Please,
Yes.
people, give them the... Why do we do a roll call?
Because the people
must be heard.
So
Go.
we have Low Key Thumbs, PGMT, Geo, Manuel, Ryan, John, Rose, Skate Free, Christy, Esteban, Schmeez, Megs, Morphman, 713 Anita, Northwest Jeff, 503 Nate, and don't you ever forget about 700.
Lurking. All right. right. Hey, we turned it off on time that time.
And I do
time.
need to give a quick shout out. Morphman apologized for not being with us last
Stop it,
week.
Morphman. That's awesome. That's awesome of you, though.
But he's back here, but he had some kidney stones. So get well soon, and thanks for joining us back this week.
Already running late. Not my fault this time because we started like 9 minutes late. So, bear with me. I'm going to do emails, comments, and tweets real quick. You can send those in via Facebook, Twitter, pk@thedailyf.com. You can holla at your boy if you'd like, except if you're taking pictures from the side cam of my titties. Let's not do that, please.
No, it makes him sad.
Oh, and old boy put like a thumb, too. He did one of these, put like a little blue arrow, like a Facebook thumb that's like, hey, there they are. I know, bro. I know. Regarding the movie lists, emails, comments, and tweets, some of the movies on the list aren't even scary. How about Amityville Horror?
Amityville?
Amityville? Damn it, how am I screwing that up? Amityville Horror, right?
Amity.
Am I saying that right? Because somebody tell me if I'm saying
Amity.
that.
I'm telling you.
Amity. Amity?
Amity, correct?
Haunting in Connecticut, House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, so many others that should be on there. I agree, but the list wasn't just for scary stuff, 31 Halloween movies. It's supposed to be scary and some fun movies you could watch for Halloween as well, in case you're a baby.
Like me.
Baby. Tyler was saying Cabins in the Woods is one of the greatest favorite horror movies of all time. I want to see Cabin in the Woods. I heard it wasn't necessarily that it was scary, but it was different. Something happens in it.
Was it more gore than scary?
No, I don't think so.
I'm okay. I really do think I'd be okay with like scary. It's just like the gore and the blood that I don't like.
Remind me in the after show. I want to get back to that because I was going to ask you. The Nick is about to kick off. And that's one of my favorite shows too on TV, but it's got a lot of blood. Didn't know if you like that or not. Lucas saying, I wish the Daily F worked on Kindle. I did not realize that it wasn't working on Kindle. So again, if you guys ever have any kind of problems with the website or the feed or what have you, get them to me and I will try to figure it out. I'm currently on with Amazon to try to resolve those issues. Chris saying Mortal Kombat 4, WWF Warzone, and 007 GoldenEye. Those were his suggestions for old school games to put up on the website. So I'm currently trying to hunt those down so you guys can play them for free. I'll put the links up on thedailyf.com. Scott Nelson hollered at me. Unfortunately, this sucks when you see something and you're like, man, that would have been awesome to meet up. He was also at the Duck game in Seattle.
Oh, no.
Didn't see it on Sunday because your boy turned
I don't know about this part yet. We still haven't had, honestly, we haven't had time to even speak about our weekends apart.
No, we haven't.
That's true.
Had that boys trip to go to,
the boys trip started off pretty epic too.
Yeah, that's why there's no girls allowed. Although you were cool and you showed up at the strip club.
I was like,
I'll tell you what happened.
I'm pretty sure I got points there, honey.
I'm not a big strip club guy, so.
I think I'm more of the strip club one.
You say that, but you're not,
Okay, really?
We're not you going to the strip club to what?
The Portland strip clubs are very different from the Houston strip clubs.
Yeah, because you get to see ass.
You can see ass. No, you literally get to see like the front.
Yeah, you can. That's what I meant. I was trying to keep it kind of clean. Well, that's what you like? Are we lining up some threesomes right now?
Okay, that sounds really awkward.
Well, that's why I'm saying I don't think you are all about the strip clubs.
Okay.
And I'm not.
I'll go.
I'll go hang out with my buds or whatever. But it's not like I'm the first one up there to like give them my money because I'm like, you probably, I don't know. I guess if I'm not hitting it, what do I care?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess that's my thing. Whatever. So we'll tell you about how we ended up at the strip club coming up. Stand by for that. A lot of people are hitting me up because we were in Portland and did a little tour.
PK's trying.
I give props to the people that support.
He's trying not to be so obvious there.
Not at all, man. I'm just stretching.
The people who support the PK and the DK together.
They get mad props. You should have wore your Mount hoodie.
Oh, well,
that was awesome. That was real cool of them to give me
I actually got to get something from my purse when it comes to my things, so I might as well pick something up from the closet.
All right.
If you catch my drift.
So a lot of people were like on me about a Playhouse reunion. It's not as easy as it sounds. I'm still working on it. I'd like to be able to do it, but it's difficult because, you got Naveen has a job. I think Naveen and Dorian would probably do it. Dorian's got a family and stuff, so it's just planning everything out and putting it together. I'd like to be able to do something, so that's not off the table. And who knows what the future holds, man? Who knows what it holds? You want to do Wine Wednesday real quick?
Yes,
and
please.
I promise I will have updates on that if we can turn something. I thought about earlier this year doing like a Halloween bash again, the exotic erotic that we used to do.
Oh my God! Hey, there's no reason why we can't. We are free that weekend.
We can't. Way too quick now.
No, not at all. Are you kidding? All of these people, you just drop something, everybody will be there. Yes, absolutely.
I know you're a dreamer. I like that about you. It's the same thing with
I'm a realist.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? The time hop that pops up every day or whatever, it had a picture of me like 6 years ago at Patty's, the bar that we did our last exotic erotic from, and I had like dark brunette hair. And remember the wall of all the liquor, and that was our last one.
That was.
I'm sure they'd have us back.
Some of the Houston people have no idea what I'm talking about.
True.
Look up the Playhouse or Radio Playhouse on YouTube and just grab some popcorn and take a seat.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's Denise's Wine Wednesday. She don't know nothing about wine except that it make her feel good. Oh yeah, no credentials. Denise's Wine Wednesday. The following information gon' be pointless. Oh yeah, she don't even remember the wine tasting she's been to. White girl drunk.
Smeeze is in the chat. Call my phone, brah. Because I need.
I hate that
Brah.
word. Brah.
Brah.
Like
Maybe you did.
bra with an H.
Because I wanted him to explain the A&M thing real quick here in a minute. Under News and Do We Care. So if you're around, Smeester, give us a shout. Right now, Wine Wednesday. Denise educates you on the wine.
Yes.
Before you even do that, stand up.
No.
Stand up.
Okay.
Get that metal board right there. You know about that. I'm telling you, man, I'm making moves in here. I finally got what I was looking for. I was trying to find something like this for a while, right? And what I want to do is, I don't know where we're going to put it up in here, but I want to get like, like metal tape, the white tape or what have you, and then we can grade the wines, and then we can stick it like all over here. What's the matter? What's going on?
Oh, I'm just getting the tampon out.
So we'll have this up probably, like, I don't know, I got to decorate it and stuff, but
that looks really awesome, honey.
We'll
I
have it up here
appreciate the addition
pretty
in
soon.
the studio.
So we're trying to make some moves, small
Yeah.
moves, but some moves.
Yes.
And that way we can remember the names of the wine and stuff. And if anybody in the chat is like, hey, man, what was that one wine? I just saw it or whatever, you know?
Right.
And we can keep tabs of the prices of the wine. What you got? How much was it?
All right. So on my trip back home from Portland, I didn't make it out to any of the wineries like we usually do. However, I did make a stop at the airport, and they had amazing wines for sale. This one actually is a vineyard that we went to. It's a Dundee in Dundee Hill. So it's called Duck Pond. It's a 2014 Pinot Gris. And I thought it was a really good deal for being at like the airport, because like a glass of wine is always $12 at the airport. This one actually is $12 for the entire bottle.
Oh, well, really?
Yes.
Did you tell them about how the lady was on your
Yeah,
case about
so-
drinking it at the airport?
So
She knows you.
I bought 2 bottles of wine, and the lady's like, okay, miss, now I'd be happy to give it to you, but you have to promise you're not going to open the wine and drink it. It needs to stay safe until you reach your final destination. And I was like, oh, of course. And I was like, oh, no, that's not a problem. I'm just by myself. There's no reason why I would drink a bottle of wine by myself.
Yeah, right, my ass.
Yeah, right. I know
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
But then I got to thinking, like, damn, if only this white wine was cold, I would totally go to the bathroom and have a chug. Does that
You have
make me-
issues.
Yeah, does that make
You really have issues.
Oh, okay.
Let me write down some notes because I want to get to your issues at the airport when you ran into the bathroom,
Oh gosh, this
vomited on the floor, and then
Oh,
you
that's
just act like
not-
that's normal now.
That is not a true story.
Yeah, my
I'm
ass.
wondering if this is actually water.
All right, let's do this quickly because we're running late on this. We
Yes.
got to get to news and do we care. We got the question game, and then we're going to get into my topics. Pretty excited about a few of those, including that video that we're going to have to spend some serious time on that. Cheers to everybody. Thank you guys for joining us. Cheers to you, my love.
Cheers to you, love.
All right.
This is like the most I've looked at you in the last 3 days.
I know.
I've missed you.
Aw. All right, Smee's calling.
Our generation's greatest love story? Probably not. But still fun to watch. Welcome to our dysfunctional life, the PK and DK show.
Pretty good. What'd you think? How'd you rate
This
it?
is amazing. I rated it a 10.
It's all right.
What do you think of our new glasses?
I mean, your new glasses. I bought 4 of them.
Well, this is the other
What-
2. I'm not gonna. We're gonna put these. Not gonna put these in the dishwasher.
You have some stories and news and do we care?
I do, absolutely.
What do you have coming up here? Just give me a little tease.
Coming up, everybody knows what today is. Back to the Future Day.
Yep.
There was a huge press conference about Joe Biden, what he said, and if we care, and what the hell happened to James Harden. I care.
I already don't care about Joe Biden. Should I go to the basket or trash bin, which is
What? I didn't even start my segment yet.
I can't, what? He's running for president?
No,
What's that?
he's not running for president, but still have this huge press conference as if he was,
Oh,
but he's not.
well, you got to respect that, folks.
Exactly.
Got to respect the foolery there. James Harden, what's up with him?
Oh, Chloe and Lamar, they called off the divorce. What the hell?
They did.
Yeah. So they just let, like, she's supposed to be with Harden. She's been at all the games and everything for him.
Well, you know what they say. I don't know what they say, but if
Bitches
somebody knows what they say,
bitches?
put it in there. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really care.
If I went hard, I mean ham with Viagra and what have you, like 4 or 5 days,
herbal Viagra.
whatever, in a brothel, banging bitches,
and apparently
slaying them. Let me ask the question: slaying them to the point that I pass out in a coma. Would you still get together with me?
No.
Would we still be hooking up after that?
No.
What?
No, not at all.
Think about that.
No, I have. Apparently, like, the Sunday before this, like, he went into the coma. That's when he decided to have those people, like, sign one of those waivers. What is it called? Where you're not supposed to talk about what happened?
Confidentiality?
Yeah, a little late for that.
Is it really that different than having a lot of ex-girlfriends?
Yes, you're banging like 12 people, getting on drugs, trying to kill yourself.
Yeah, maybe he just had a rough couple of days.
He only went crazy when his buddy apparently called him and told him about how bad he looked on the show. That's what I heard. I don't really care if that's all I know.
Apparently you do, because we just spent some serious
Damn
time
it.
on this. Do we care? Go on. I don't have any stories this week, so you got to just run them through.
Sure.
What else?
All right.
Go.
Apple iOS 9.1 releases 150 note emojis.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
I know.
One more time.
Okay. Apple iOS 9.1, so the latest software is releasing 150 new emojis.
Do I have it on my phone, or is it not out yet?
Well, it's the 9.1, so eventually, yeah, you'll have them.
But I thought we were on 9.1. Am I wrong?
I don't know. I haven't downloaded it yet.
Okay, all
but
right.
the new emojis, they include a unicorn,
Oh, okay. Okay.
a middle finger,
Oh, finally. Been waiting on that one.
and the taco.
Hey, the taco. All right.
Isn't that exciting?
Anything else?
Yes.
Do we care?
So, on December 18th, what movie comes out?
December 8th, Star Wars.
Good job.
All right.
December 17th, there are a lot of theaters that are opening up, midnight, whatever.
Okay.
You can now purchase your tickets, since they're no longer available for sale on actual websites, on eBay.
Yeah.
Like, it's so crazy. People are selling them now on eBay.
I just don't know about that. Like, when I go to a movie, I was talking about this. When I go to a movie, I don't want to be, I'm a movie snob. I'll just say that. Right? I don't mind, but I need to be, of course, this is coming from the guy that ruined 50 Shades of Grey for everybody, but, I kind of need to be in an adult theater where we don't have ratchet bitches with babies screaming next to me. Because, you buy the ticket now, you spend all this money on eBay. What happens if you sit next to some lady that brought her, toddler that just won't stop screaming?
And even though it's like a late night, like a midnight showing, people still bring their kids.
But what would you do? How mad would you be?
How
mad would you be?
I mean, you can only be so mad. It's a public theater.
Would you be as mad as what happened? And we'll talk about that in a few minutes. We're going to need your help, so stand by for this and wait till you hear the details of this story. Would you be as mad as you were on that flight on the way back?
Oh. With that flight? I would be. I spent a lot of money to be on that flight.
So, I don't know. You can get those apparently now on eBay. One more story. I love how John always puts it in the chat.
I know.
What was the last one?
Chris Rock will host the Oscars.
Do you have a piece of paper? I don't know. Actually, you know what? I like Chris Rock. So
I do too.
I don't think I need to go to the basket this week.
I'm going back real quick to comedians. Did you see Tracy Morgan on Saturday Night Live?
No, because I was in Seattle, drunk as.
Okay, well, it was actually really good, and he's gonna kick off his tour now, picking up the pieces.
Good for him.
He's hilarious. So.
Good for him. I like that.
Sometimes sweet, all the time crazy. About each other. PK and DK. Forget normal.
All right. Let's get to my segment. My segment, real quick. We'll spend now I'm running late. We'll spend about 10 minutes on my segments. We'll spend about 10 minutes on DK segments. We'll wrap up the official show and go into the after show. The after show is probably going to be a little bit more of a mess. But the boys trip, I guess I should recap that. We did a little boys trip that you were so mad and angry about to Seattle. We had an RV and what you have it. Because we have a chili cook-off. I don't know whose brilliant idea this was, the worst idea of all time. Let's do a chili cook-off with a bunch of guys driving up to Seattle. Makes no sense. RV, before we even got out of Portland, broke down. So these guys took it to a Les Schwab, which is a tire RV brake place. I guess, I'm sorry, the RV didn't break down. It was the brakes that went out. So, and it's about a 3-hour drive for everybody out here in Houston. So they take it to this Les Schwab that was right next to a strip club. In the meantime, I'm doing my tour, meeting some people, hanging out downtown. I get done with that. They're supposed to pick me up so we can go up to Seattle. At that point, they're like, hey, we're hanging out at the A-Crop, the strip club. Come over. And I'm like, well, I only get like a day with Denise. I'm already downtown. I kind of want to see the downtown. It's a beautiful day. Take a couple of pictures, walk around, go to the duck store, right? Of course, then I start getting like just an ear beating from everybody. You know, every like 15, 20 minutes. Where you at? The RV's almost done. At one point, I even called without telling them. I called Les Schwab and I'm like, hey,
tire place.
I'm with the RV. How long before it's done? And they were like 3 hours. I'm like, 3 hours, huh? So I'll call the guys back. Yeah, man, it's almost done, dude. They just walked over, man. It's done. It's almost done. So hour and a half of this goes by, 2 hours. Finally meet up with the guys at the strip club. DK was driving, so she came in, you know, kind of hung out there. Dudes doing dude stuff. But I wanted to tell you that that's why we do guys trips. Because even though you're fine, how many of their wives, honestly, would have been okay? Would have been okay with that situation.
Not.
One wife showed up and just left.
Oh, I didn't know that. Because I know as I left, then another wife came in. One of the other wives was like, really? This is so convenient. You pulled up to the only tire place that's next to a strip club. And the people from Portland, can we say the name?
I already said all that, yeah.
Yeah. It's known for being great food, but very dirty.
Yeah, well, they're all dirty out there. But that's why we do guys trips, so we can do stuff like that. So we can go. I mean, so we went up there. We saw the duck game. That was pretty cool because it was a victory. You always have a good time with that. You know, it was a fun trip. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It was a fun trip.
Yeah, I'm glad you went.
Yeah. Well, now you're glad I went. We just went. The good people in the chat witnessed the massacre, and everybody podcasting and listening, the massacre that I had to go through to even attend this trip.
Okay, well that's kind of BS because I'm the one that pulled up the flight that you gave me your credit card so I can purchase it for you. So I was all in.
Okay, but you still didn't want me to go on the guys trip. Let's be honest. You wanted me to go back home with you.
That would have been nice.
All right, just keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.
I still got what I wanted.
Keep it real. You want to let me do my WTF stories? I wanted to put that in my segment since they're kind of I think that's more of my segment. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Now it's time. What the? A look at today's most bizarre moments in the world of news. What the starts now. What the
A couple stories in the WTF report. And I'll start off with a 17-year-old girl in Kansas who was driving last week when she saw a spider in the lap. Wrecked. 4-car pileup. 11 people in the hospital. Total PK move. That's what I would do, folks. You know how much I hate spiders.
PKs.
In fact, that almost happened this morning, but I didn't know what it was. I'm driving and I saw something on the outside of my window, and it was a back road. It wasn't the interstate. And I freaked the F out. I literally, like by the time I looked up, I was in the wrong lane. Let's be glad it was, a little early in the morning. I was in the wrong lane. I'm like, what the hell? It's probably just a fly, but still,
And this was on the outside of your window?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then I get to the garage, right? And I don't want to get out of the car because I'm like, it's up there. It's going to crawl around. It's going to get on the window. So I had to do like a real quick door open and like roll out of the car and just inspect it and whatever. Guy in Denver recently missed his flight. He saw the plane leaving, so he chased it down on the tarmac. He has been arrested. Flight in LA to San Francisco. A lot of flight stories in the WTF report. San Francisco had to turn around on Sunday after a guy started choking the lady in front of him. She put her seat back.
Mm-hmm.
The seat goes back like 2 inches. Is it really that big of a deal?
I don't understand, but I hear so many fights about the seat back. And I'm like, I bought this area. It's like this. And like same when like the flight attendants come around, oh, excuse me, your seat needs to go up. I'm like, oh, this whole inch. All right, I'm back.
Yeah, it's
like,
not that serious. Well, when landing, I don't know. But it's not that, it doesn't go that far back. And I was thinking on my flight, because I was like, my chair isn't going back. And I'm like, this bitch behind me's got one of those little metal things that makes it from being able to go back.
I didn't know you could
So
get
I started like, I was mean mugging and stuff. Finally, 2 hours into the 3.5-hour flight, I go to plug in my headphones because they started showing Mr. Robot. And I'm like, oh, that's my show. And I realized that, no, it wasn't that the guy that I was mean mugging had those things. It was that I was using the wrong armrest.
Oh, no.
Like an idiot, applaud my ass. That's right. That's what I do. That's what I do. Did you put your seat back on your flights?
The last one, yeah, it was 4 hours.
Horrible, miserable flights. I had a flight.
4 hours.
It's not like I'm I'm a fat boy. Let's just be real about it. So when I say somebody's fat, you know what I'm saying.
Did they like seatbelt extender fat?
One of them was, yeah, and both of them were old. And one of them, like, I'm on my phone, and my phone's an iPad. Let's just keep it real. You know, I've got the Plus, so I'm on my phone, and we're about to take off, and I'm squished like this. I got the neck pillow. I'm like, this is horrible.
And you're
This
hungover,
is
I'm
so
sure.
horrible, right? So the old guy leans over. Is that phone on airplane mode?
What? Someone told that to you?
Yeah. Yes, he
I would have
did.
been like, you need to mind your own business. Thank you.
Well, I said, no, I looked at him, and it was obviously wasn't because I was on Facebook. Applaud my ass. Hold on, riding out Facebook, folks, until the altitude cut me off. So I look at him, right, as I'm doing my Facebook post. I said, indeed it is. Indeed it is. And I put my headphones in, go back to my Facebook, right? Swear to God, up until the altitude cut me off, tell me my phone on Facebook.
So I do have a question.
Yeah.
Because I was guilty, because, I'm always the one by the rules, and I always turn my phone off, and you always are like the last one to turn off. But I didn't this last time, and the lady comes on the microphone, and she's like, what is it? It shows that somebody is not in airplane mode, and we're not able to take off until everyone's in airplane mode. And I was like,
That's a load of crap.
How does she know?
Load of crap.
But you
Unless
think
somebody saw.
She just said it in general, right?
Yeah, load of crap.
Yeah.
Load of crap. I would have called BS. I wish I was on that flight because I would have turned my ship. Well, I don't never turn it off of airplane mode. Here's the thing, all right? And this is coming from, just so you know, coming from a pilot. Granted that I haven't. What are you doing? What is happening here?
Don't you worry about it.
All right. It's coming
Your
from a
story.
pilot. I've gone through like the training and stuff, right? The percentage, what they're worried about is this. They're worried about the interference from your phone going through like their instruments or what have you, and then causing like interference with the radar and the tower. That's the main concern. However, the chances of that happening are like 0.0000, like it's never happened. Never happened, right? And especially with all the new technology that's all insulated and more advanced as well, it's even less. Dude, when I was taking my pilot's lessons, my instructor was listening. We had XM radio up in that bitch. He was calling his wife, like during takeoff. I'm like, well, if this isn't doing anything in a small plane, the big planes that have all the advanced equipment, not a problem. Not going to be a problem at all. So I never turn it off, never had an issue. And that lady I call BS.
Yes.
Real quick, let's end the WTF report. What the F? Actually, with two stories. 38-year-old lady, West Virginia, arrested for drunk driving. She hit 6 parked cars. Told the cops her name was Hell on Wheels. How do you hit 6 parked cars? And probably. I'm going to have to get to it in the after show. Running a little late. We'll have to get to your stories. Damn it.
You could get to it. Just say
No, got to stay on time. Got to stay on time, babe. Got to stay on time. All right, so I don't move because I do have one more thing in my WTF report that is going to take a little bit of time that I do want to get to, and it is like crazy. I'll do it at exactly 8 o'clock. Hang on. Of course, I'm talking about, let me see if I can bring it up a little bit. This dude, which is like the most terrifying real-life video that I think I've ever seen. We're going to watch it. I dare you to try to make it through the entire 5 minutes or whatever this video is. We're not going to do the whole thing, but see how long you can make it through this video. It's probably the only video that's ever gave me chills. And again, it's not that it gives me chills because it's scary and things are jumping out. It's just about like how it was done. And I was reading all these comments from people that said that they just made them feel uneasy. And I'm like, these pansy boys. Like, there's no way this video is going to make me uneasy. So I'm reading the story, and I get the story in my head or whatever, and I'm like, all right, let me see this video. Get out of my face. I hit play on the video. Dude, 30 seconds in, I'm just like, ooh.
Only 30 seconds in?
Uneasy. So I'll tell you what, if you're podcasting, see if you can join the show in about 13 minutes, and we'll do it in about 13 minutes. So we'll revisit that coming up in just a few. I do want to get to Facebook fights. We do have that. Do you want to go over these real quick, or
No, I think we can do it just fine.
Are you pretty good? Because we
pretty
didn't have a
good.
chance, just so everybody knows, we haven't had a chance to really rehearse and go over any of this because she got done at 6:30, and I was upgrading computers and stuff, and it's been hell of a week. So thank you very much for joining us, and hopefully it's not a complete disaster tonight. What's up?
Real quick in the chat, because the people
Must be heard.
John says the shit show. not the after show. I have named it. It is the law. I must be heard. Thanks, John.
I like that. But, John, if anybody wants to take this show halfway serious, I don't know who would, man. I don't know who would. Just stressing right now.
I don't know either.
We might want to, and I like the shit show. But something a little, I don't want to go completely PC because by the end of it, we will call it that for sure. But let's see what other ideas we can throw out there. A nifty name for the after show.
That's from Christy.
Nifty name for the after show. If anybody else has anything else, put it in there. Hashtag PK and DK. Let's do that. All right, here we go. This is the Facebook fights. And we're going to have to get in the middle on this.
I know. We're going to have to sit close to each other.
And I'll be in charge of the buttons.
Perfect.
Facebook fights is when we go through Facebook and we find people arguing and we try to bring them to you. This one's actually not a Facebook fight, in fact.
Oh,
in fact, because it still works. This is a text message fight.
Oh, I
text
see.
message fight. So they could be Twitter fights. They could be text
WhatsApp
messages.
fights?
Has anybody had a WhatsApp fan?
I don't know. We'll find one.
All right.
So to begin,
Yes. You might want to have it in the middle,
we
though.
can still use the Facebook sounds, though, right?
Yeah.
Sean, don't ignore this, please. Read it. It's been a really long time, and you still haven't forgiven me. One person and one mistake shouldn't separate us forever. I want you to put aside and be my friend again, and more.
You don't get to make those demands. I don't want you in my life, period.
You want to still throw away 5 years? You can't forgive me? Still?
You threw it all away when you jumped on someone else's dick in our apartment. I haven't forgiven you, and I will not.
Why won't you let me back in? I've been saying sorry for 3 years now, and you're being irrational and stubborn. Be the bigger person here.
Irrational? It's irrational to expect faithfulness from my goddamn fiance? Is it stubbornness to deny your cheating ex-fiance back in your life? It's common sense. You will get nothing from me.
I slept up. I didn't want to be in a relationship with him. Not at all. You were the only one. I was supposed to stay. I didn't leave to. I forgive you for leaving.
Flip the page. Our neighbors, by the way, I'm sure how are we doing on the acting? Will you guys grade us on the acting? Is it like?
I think I got like a D.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta.
I'm doing pretty good though,
I
right?
Try better.
Like, could I audition for like NCIS or something?
Oh yeah, yeah. You're the real Bradley Cooper.
No, you just wanted some dude with no consequences. We were both supposed to be faithful, and look how that worked out. I don't forgive you for cheating. There is nothing more to talk about.
F you! Wanting someone to wake the fuck up and get over a small mistake after years of begging isn't crazy. What is wrong with you? Are you on more fucking pills? Sad and need your space? This is bullshit excuses to put me off, and you know it. Man, the fuck up you get. Last chance to get us right, or I'm never coming back.
The neighbors definitely think that we're seriously. I'm on pills now, and then you're not coming back because you jumped on. If the bunch of dudes start showing up over here because they think you slept with some other guy in the apartment, it's going to be awkward.
Yeah, that's
Wow, you sound like the most bitter person on earth. Kindly remove yourself from my life forever.
fucking go kill yourself. Sorry, that's not funny. Can't take anything seriously still, huh? I gave you a chance to be happy again, and you fucking wasted it. I didn't know what I was thinking. Go die.
You're still such a child when you don't get your way. It's almost amusing.
You're going to regret this.
I have nothing more to say to you.
Fuck you. You wouldn't know a good thing if you fucking got hit in the face with it.
Okay, now I think you have a whole page of stuff.
Oh, God.
And by the way,
that is true. Yes, I can't wait for this part.
F you, Smeeze. What do you say? Good actors don't stop mid-sentences. Yeah, they do. It's like take two different angles, bitch.
Sean, I'm sorry. I just really want you back in my life.
Stop.
And to make up every...
Hold on.
Okay.
What was the last one? Would you do the last one again?
Fuck you.
Do the whole thing.
Fuck you. You wouldn't know a good thing if it fucking hit you in the fucking face. Sean, I'm sorry. I just really want you back in my life and to make up for everything. What if I let you do everything you ever wanted? I'll never do anything wrong again. You know you need me. I'm the only one who'll love you. Fucking answer me! Take me back and it'll all be okay. You're going to regret this. Where are you? We're talking this out. There is no reason why we can't get back together.
There. Because you spelled it wrong.
Yeah,
Because
he
you spelled
he
there.
corrected it.
Yeah.
You're a fucking asshole.
That's good. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Not bad for having to pull this together out of our ass, right? What do you think? Hey, how crazy is this chick?
That sounds like me. Did I write that to you? No, just
Did you jump on some dude's dick?
no.
Email from this, because I had posted it on Facebook earlier, from Ruby, saying she makes no sense. He's putting him down while trying to get him back. I'm the only one who you'll ever find love. What the F is that? Pretty sure anyone can find love anymore. It's just matter of commitment. I'm giving you a chance to be happy again. Really? I'm certain he's perfect fine without your psycho ass. That's coming from a girl.
Yes.
That I thought that was pretty interesting as well.
Yes.
If you ever find any kind of interesting little Facebook fights, send them to us, please. PK@thedailyf.com, or you can send them in to PK and DK on Facebook and on Twitter. Yeah.
Everyone in the chat is like, Kiki, which is our dog for those who aren't watching us live or on video, just listening. Kiki is our dog, and she's like looking at us like, oh, mom and dad are at it again.
So let's see what these bad boys bring to the party. Rolling tape.
The PK and DK Show. Your average everyday couple who fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
Man, we try so hard to stay on time, but it's so hard.
Okay, don't be so hard on yourself. We did start 15 minutes late.
We started 6 minutes late.
No, it was like 15.
No. Who said 15?
Look, because we started and we only have been going for 45 minutes, which we still have
I should go
15
by that
minutes.
clock.
Of
All right,
course,
good.
honey. Stop stressing.
Well, I know, but then I
It'll be
promised
okay.
everybody at 8 o'clock I got to get to my freaky thing.
Honey, it'll all be fine.
So stick to it.
Just
stick to it.
breathe.
Trying to stick to it. You explain the situation. People can probably help you out here on this free flight. Is it a free flight? Did
I'm not
everybody get the
sure.
same number? Has anybody ever received this in the
Yes,
past?
I am so curious.
Did you use it? What ended up happening? Now, I know, like, when I ask you to tell a story, you usually start back when you were in, like, 3rd grade.
Okay, I'll get to the point.
Let's try not starting with,
All right.
we had a trip this weekend.
Okay, I know.
I visited my grandparents.
Oh my God, I know. I've already
Let's cut to the
established that.
flight. You're
All
in
right.
the air. Go.
I'm in the air, and God, as I'm sitting in my seat, this guy walks past me, and I take a whiff. I don't know why, because it was so awful. I was like, holy, like, that is disgusting. And then, of course, he sits, like, right across from me. I'm like, oh, it's great.
Tell me what you told me last night, that whiff.
It smells.
You like the smell.
It smells of weed.
Weed. Heavy.
And alcohol.
Oh, boy, got ripped and got on the flight. I can't even blame it. A lot of people.
Like probably Lamar Odom smelt the day when they found him in the brothel.
Party like Odom?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he hates flying, and that's the only way he can get on a plane. It's
Right.
like do some shots and,
Good God, this guy was bad. So anyway, the guy was kind of getting sick, and there's a chick in front of him who was like a mother, and it's like, oh, I can hear you're getting sick. Let me get something for your stomach. And he took some stuff, and then instantly he started like vomiting, like instant. Blah, blah! And he's like such like a big guy. He's probably about like 300 pounds, like big boy. And I'm like, oh God, and it starts smelling, and then this like flight attendant comes with like this small little paper bag, and I'm like, that's not gonna do anything. I'm like, that's not gonna do anything. So they bring over like trash bags for the guy who was sitting next to him. They're like, sir, we have one other seat. It's at the exit row. And he's like, yeah, I'll take that one. And then the guy ended up like passing out, so he had all 3 seats. They came, 2 different flight attendants.
is he laying on the
came.
seats?
Yeah, he's like laying and like, blah, like in the bag. I'm just looking at him.
Could you
like,
do one realistic bah? Like, how loud was it? One realistic, if you could do what he was doing.
And I'm like, ugh. Oh, and I was like so mortified because I was trying to watch a movie and then my phone died. So I had to hear it. And I was the asshole that put my earbuds in. And I was like, it's not even connected to my phone. They're just in. So I'm pretending to not hear you. And then just the woof of vomit smell. I'm like,
Oh,
and
that's
like, my eyes
horrible.
literally are like crying.
What was everybody else on the
They
plane
are
doing?
now. Well, 2 people next to me, like they were like passed out. And then the other person moved, and the chick in front of me, she was just like holding her face. And I was like, this is awful. And like, I understand how people can get sick on flights. A lot of people we've all been hungover. Not all. Some have been hungover on flights, but never to that point where it's like so sick that they moved everybody. And then the flight attendants came and they gave him like 2 blankets, and they had like this care kit. And I'm like, what the hell is this care kit gonna do?
What
He just
happened when
needs
you
water
landed?
and sleep.
So he slept there. He kept vomiting the entire flight. What happened?
Before I even landed, the lady comes over to me and she's like spraying. She's like, I'm so sorry, because I had used all of my lavender spray, so it's so bad. Every time he's like, ah, I'm like, spray. Ugh, stinky. And then she comes over. She's like, I'm just going to spray some more. And I was like, good, because I'm out. And she's like, well, I see that you have a glass of wine. Did they at least comp that for you? And I was like, no. She's like, oh, okay. And so instead she comes back with this thing.
No, hide the number.
Oh.
Some of y'all
This
untrustworthy
thing.
bastards in the chat.
I don't know.
Smeeze will take that token right from you.
So basically, it's a note from the airline, and it says, quote, we're sorry for the inconvenience. We take pride in being a reliable part of your travel plans, and we are sorry that your flight today was not as smooth as it could be. Please visit blank.com in the next 90 days to provide us details. Provide flight number, blah, 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 and then the following serial number. Your business is important to us, and we look forward to the privilege
bet you get a free one-way.
again soon.
I bet you get a free one-way. But you
I
have
don't
to
know,
say
I've
that he
never had
vomited
it.
on you. You have to say
Yeah, I had
you
chunks.
can't.
I
Yeah.
had chunks on my Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
Well, you probably don't want to say that. What are you,
Oh.
Paris Hilton now?
I don't know.
Unless you want to tell them the truth, you had chunks on your 5-year-old Louis Vuitton.
That's still Louis a Louis.
All right, but you got to say that,
no,
right?
I got it, and I still have them. I have chunks on my shoes. These
She's
got
got to say that there was chunks on her, that she got vomited, right? Because if she just says that, it would just smell not right. I don't think she'll get a flight. You got to make it sound as bad as possible in order to get that flight.
I think that what I just did, it was pretty bad. It was very
You can't write that down. You gotta, I got it.
I was very
You gotta say that you were away on business. Away on business. You hadn't slept in 2 days. You were coming back. This was your one opportunity to relax.
To sleep for 4 hours.
You got to build it up.
Okay.
You got it. Right? Come on. Put it in the chat. PKandDK.com. Hit the chat in the live tab. Put it in there. What else did she put in there? Let's come up with the biggest lie of all time.
I mean, it's not a lie.
Put it in
was
there.
A 4-hour flight.
Right?
My
Needed to get some
phone
rest.
died, so I didn't have any noise.
The vomit maybe
cancellation.
ruined the phone? Where are we going? Where are we going?
That's kind of a lie.
You got to go the extra mile to get the tickets.
But the thing is with this serial number, the people who are in the row in front and behind also got it. So I think our stories kind of have to match a little bit.
Nah.
I should have got.
They didn't
all
get it
of
as
them.
bad, right? They didn't get it as bad.
They were next to me.
See,
I
here's the
wasted
thing.
my whole $4 spray.
Here's the thing, folks. Every once in a while, the majority of us,
That's good.
all of us,
503 Nate.
all of us is going to have to bend over in life. My buddy Todd taught me this a long time ago. He says, every once in a while, you're going to get that letter in the mailbox, that call, from the IRS or what have you. They're going to bend you over. Whether it's a utility company, an unexpected bill, your car, you're going to get bent over. That's what life's about. You got to grab your ankles and just take it. Every once in a while, not as often, but every once in a while, you get little nuggets of just hope. This is one of those times. She gave you something to get a free flight. It's not coming out of her pocket. The airline can care less. They're making a lot of money. Trust me, I know. I fly.
I know.
Ticket
they
prices
do. I spent
are
a lot
up.
of money on this flight.
Ticket prices are up. This is your chance to get even a little with the system without hurting anybody. And that's my cardinal rule.
Okay.
If nobody gets hurt, I ain't got no problem. That goes with any kind of crime.
In the chat, Shmeez writes, if you lie or don't, you're getting the same thing, likely a credit.
Smeeze is a hater. From
I think that's true.
that's you have to at least try. You can't not try. What do you want her to do? Just say it was an unpleasant flight. Why even say the vomit story then? You got to come up. I'm telling you, got to bring your A game.
That's not a lie.
Bring your A game.
And okay, so here's the end result after we landed and everything. We're all getting off the flight. And of course, because I'm next to the guy, he tries to get off the flight. Not in his mind, he doesn't think anything is happening. I think he was so blacked out drunk. He had no idea what happened. So he's stumbling and getting off just like this. And the lady's like, sir, excuse me. And he's like, huh? You need to sit down. And he's like, huh? You sit down. And kind of touched him. And he's like, oh. And I don't know if he got arrested or
Why? For being
what
sick?
happened. He was on something.
But they can't prove
sure.
that. They can't prove that, right? He was
But
just
then
vomiting.
why'd they make
it
him
definitely
sick?
sucked for everybody.
Maybe they had to write a report down because he was
they probably
so
did.
ill.
They probably
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Help me out with the greatest lie of all time. I'm going to come right back to it. Keep your eye in the chat because I want to give him some time to come up with some stuff. Think.
Absolutely.
Think, my friends. Put your thinking caps on. Ignore Smeeze. Let's come up with the perfect lie, all right? Few things I want to get to. I know I promised you. I wanted to get to the scariest thing of all time. You already had one right there?
Oh, we have, just Juicebox. Juicebox just joined us and says, just in time for the grab your ankle speech.
Yeah, sorry about that.
503 Nate, you are correct. Public intoxication. He was that drunk.
Yeah,
he totally
you're
could have
right.
been arrested for.
You're right.
Yeah.
Maybe he did. Huh.
I mean, he was gone. His eyes looked like they were going to roll back.
We'll come back to that. I'm just curious if anybody has any kind of what should she add to the story? We got to add to the story.
Why does this always happen to us? Why can't we have anything normal? Why does everything have to be crazy?
Oh, hold on. Here we go. Smee's talking some shit.
Oh,
They don't
hot.
give a shit about your stories. Just some customer service rep. They'll say, hi, sorry, here, have some money. You think you can get a gauge how much airline gives you? Nuts. Yes.
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 Sorry, I'm guilty of doing that. I blame it on hanging out with Shmi.
That's not true, bro. That's not true. Because
That is true. Customers.
in this day and age of
They don't
social
care.
media, they want good press. They don't want people just bashing them, you know? They obviously gave you that. I'm not saying, like, you know, say that the guy stabbed you or anything, like something crazy. I'm just saying, like, how can we just make it just a little, you know? And maybe the lady,
I mean, I don't-
maybe Smeeze is right. Maybe the lady won't give an F. Maybe the lady will be a little sympathetic. Maybe you get one of these older ladies. You don't know.
I don't-
What's the harm in trying is all I'm saying.
I think honesty is always the best. I was trying to fill up your wine glass.
I ain't got time for that.
Honesty is the best policy. And if I do tell them the truth, how my battery died on my phone and I pretended to have earbuds in so I wouldn't offend the guy because he was vomiting so loud, I think they'd feel bad for that.
All right, well, go with that, and I hope they give you nothing. Real quick, and then we'll get to the freakiest thing of all time here in about 60 seconds. Let's do this quick, all right? News and Do We Care? We usually wrap it up with question answers. Answer questions. We didn't tonight, but I wanted to get through it real quick, all right? You have the answers. I have the questions.
Okay.
We go backwards on this. Start at the top. Let's give this a go.
The answer: Star Wars fans and rednecks.
Wait, Star Wars and what?
Star Wars fans and rednecks.
Name two people who are excited about trailers. Trailers.
Oh.
Star Wars fans and rednecks. Yeah.
Got it.
All right.
The answer:
Yes,
movie
please.
theaters and on my skin when I see Lena Dunham naked.
Wait, movie theaters and on my skin when I see Lena Dunham naked?
Right.
Name two places you'll find Goosebumps. Goosebumps. There you go. She a nasty bitch.
Oh, that sounds gross. The answer: Lamar Odom and the New York Giants.
Name people who were in a coma recently.
Oh no.
Yes, name people who were in a coma.
PK, that's sad.
I should have went Houston's there, huh? Texans?
Anyway.
Yeah.
They won
Hmm.
on Sunday. Whatever. The answer: an immigration policy that actually makes sense and a decent hairstylist.
Oh, come on, that's easy. Two things Donald Trump needs, and last one.
The answer: ghosts and Cleveland Brown fans.
Name things known for going boo.
Oh no.
For going boo.
Oh.
There you go.
God, I feel like you're like
Okay.
digging into Shmeez at this time. You know he's the biggest Cleveland Brown fan.
He knows I got love for him. Let me get to this though. This freaked me the hell out. I'm not gonna lie. Now, let me start at the beginning. There is a video that was sent in to this magazine online. It's like a blog basically, but it's a science and technology blog, right? And they got a package in the mail, and the package was, I'm gonna have to read through the blog as well because I want to get a lot of the stuff right before we watch the video. When we watch the video, I'm just curious, and don't try to be like all fake about it. I'm curious on like if it gives you chills, how you do with it, if it makes you uneasy. It definitely did that for me. All the above, and I didn't think it would. But let's start at the top. All right, that's where they got it. It's gadgetzz.com. It's an online technology and science magazine. That's where it was sent in. Move a little here.
Okay.
The name of the video that they sent in is a bunch of zeros and ones. Now, if you convert those binary codes, and by the way,
Binary.
yeah, what happened
that
was
word
I
again?
should say this as well. Like, so this blog got this video, and they were like, "What the hell?" And then they noticed that there was a bunch of clues in the video, so they put it online. It blew up online. I'm talking about it just went everywhere. And I ran across it on Reddit, where there's a huge blog, and I have the links online. Huge thing on Reddit where people are really trying to figure out like what the message is. Is this a PR thing? Is it some crazy serial killer? Like, what the hell is going on? So
In the chat, real quick,
Yes.
Rose says, I'm scared about this video. John is like, this video is like WTF. Shmeez, wait, if we watch this, do we die 7 days later?
that's what I almost put in the thing too, dude. That's exactly what I almost put in the thing.
So connected. It's so
So,
crazy.
In fact, I didn't want to be cheesy, which is why I took it out. And then I was like, well, I kind of like that line because that's how it made me feel. It made me feel like, what the hell did I just watch? And part of me was, I'm jumping ahead. Let me start at the name. The name's a bunch of zeros and ones, right? If you convert the binary code, I'm reading from the website, to video titles to letters, it comes out as Muerte or muerte. It's Spanish for death.
Muerte.
Muerte for death. Under that, it's Morse code. And if you do the whole Morse code, it says you have 1 day, 1 year or less, right?
Oh.
Throughout the video, there is a bunch of different codes. Like one translates to, this is crazy. Like I got to give people on Reddit props because I don't know how they did this. One of the Morse codes is 52, 45, 44, 20, 53, 40C, or 4C, 49, 50, 54. This goes on for a minute, right? Which is when you convert the whole thing, it turns out to being red lips, life 10th, or something like that, right? Replace the K's with F's, and it says kill the president.
What the hell? I don't think we should watch this.
At one point in the video, if you pause it just right, on the window, there is a bunch of different numbers. Those numbers, GPS coordinates for the White House. So one of the guys on Reddit took this video, right, and put it through, bring it back up, a spectrogram. This is this video through whatever the hell a spectrogram is. You're already dead. Also, some images that they said was like violence against women. I really still don't see it. And I tried to like zoom in and stuff. I didn't see it on there, but I definitely saw that you're already dead. That part I definitely saw. At 32 seconds, you see he's holding up his hand and there's like a flashing light. That flashing light, as I guess, is some kind of code that they translated to whatever 2015 there will be the. Then there's a sequence of characters in a font that's on the lower right hand that translate to a new order is on the rise. You will join or you will fall, and it goes on from there. There's a bunch of clues. I put the link online at thedailyf.com. You could click for ongoing solved and unsolved parts, right? And then I was making the point because I was reading online about this video, and a lot of people were talking about how, well, it's either a PR campaign that, is just way wrong, just messed up, or it's obviously some crazy guy. I don't think it's a PR campaign, and the reason is I'm pretty stupid, and I was able to do some pretty incredible things with After Effects. After Effects is an effects program. Hang on a sec. After Effects is an effects program that I just learned like over the course of a summer, and I was able to put this together in like an afternoon, right? Remember when I had you destroy Chicago?
Yes.
And like you could see the skyscrapers.
Right.
And I know these are just like images right here that I'm showing you. By the way, if you're podcasting this, go to an hour in, you'll be able to see it. But you have to understand that this is video, and video is a lot more difficult to be able to, because if you have a picture, you can draw like the Sears Tower being destroyed or whatever. But if you're doing it on video, it's 3D space, so it's not as easy. So if I can figure out how to do that and how to turn into a villain from Iron Man 3,
right?
There's definitely people that could be, So my point was, if it's a PR firm, the FBI needs to drop in, and you can't be threatening the president anyway. So I don't think a PR firm would do that, which leads me to believe that it probably is somebody that's crazy that does have another person, whether it's, I don't know, I really don't know, but somebody that's just fluent enough in After Effects to be able to put this together. Because do you honestly think a PR company is going to hide kill the president coordinates of the White House?
No.
I don't know.
I would hope not.
I'm just asking questions. Maybe they could. Somebody said maybe it's a promo for a video game on Reddit that I was reading. I guess, we have White House Down the movie, but it's not the same, I don't think.
I don't know. When it comes to that kind of stuff, that's out of my limit. I have no input.
This video is so crazy. I'm going to have to re-download Flash right now because I didn't realize that Flash was out of date. Let's applaud my ass.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Give me
In the meantime, I'll still stick with my pink lamp.
Yeah, give me a few. Is there any comments in the chat?
Yes.
What are people saying? Y'all stall for me real quick as I load Flash, and we'll be able to watch this together in just a second.
Horizon 503 joined us in the chat and said that he is hanging out on his lunch break, so we welcome. But in regards to the movie, Rose, WTF, who's thinking about these things? John, damn, this is the Matrix S right here for sure.
Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it.
I'm about to go somewhere else, like my kitchen or the local church. John says that light is always the seeing eye, the new world order, Illuminati shit for sure. Shmeez, you shouldn't be dabbling in such matters, PK.
You know what? I was
backwards into the shadow.
I was really curious what Smeeze was gonna say because he's pretty much he's kind of like me, where you just call BS on stuff. right? So I went into this like complete, I'm just calling BS on it. The reason that it has caught my curiosity is because this has been going on, since I think it was May that the video got sent in anonymously. And you have all these people trying to figure it out. So that's part of it. The other part of it is I don't think it's a PR company. I do think it might be. I saw a special on, I don't know if anybody else saw this. It was on 60 Minutes. I saw a special about how the CIA did the same thing. They put like a code and they put it on Reddit. And it took people like, I forget what it was. I'll try to find the article. It took people like 6, 7, 8 months. And 3 guys were able to figure out like clue after clue after clue, incredible, like really hidden clues. And the people that figured that out got hired by the CIA.
That's insane.
So like that's another possibility that like, maybe this is the CIA because they're not going to get in trouble for saying kill the president, right?
I have no idea.
We got some lurkers up in the thing.
Oh, of course.
Let's say what up to the CIA. Anything else?
Oh, we have PK is going to come up missing.
After I solve it and I get a pot of gold like an Irishman.
Infowars.com can give you more info about this. PK, open your eyes. There is more to this. The Bible is calling.
Yeah, bro, you're preaching to the wrong guy.
I don't know.
Hang on, I've got it.
I still trying to stall.
No, we're good.
Okay.
I've got it loaded now. Let me bring it back up.
It's so interesting. Every time we play like the lurkers theme, like people drop off, like they get scared.
Yeah, they're like, oh shit, they're talking about it.
And I'm like, we can't see you. Oh God, my voice.
Okay, so let me blow this up. I'll take us off the screen.
I don't think I want to see it.
How much of this should we play? Like a few minutes?
I don't know if I want to.
And I want everybody to tell me honestly if they're just like, yeah, whatever. Or if it does make you uneasy. Does it make you uneasy? Takes a lot for me to get uneasy. I'm telling you. It takes a lot. Not scared. Just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right.
Hell no. I don't like it already.
You got your headphones off.
I just don't like that sound.
Some other people are saying maybe it's like a brainwashing thing. So I try not to watch the whole thing up until now, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, great.
That's pretty.
People are in the chatter.
I'm bleeding from my eyes. Guys, should I be bleeding from my eyes?
Is that...
Somebody said, is that an Xbox flashing?
Yeah.
I thought the same thing, too. I don't know. I don't know.
And Horizon, the video looks like it was a college assignment.
The sound is what's disturbing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
but
like
there's
the-
so many
I don't like the
clues.
sound.
And
It's not really my thing to watch.
there's somebody that found the warehouse that he's in, so they put it up on Instagram. They were like, look, we found the spot. So now they know where it was taped. Like, they know everything, but they still haven't found out, like, who did it and
Where
why
was
they did it.
taped?
I think it was in Poland or something. Yeah. Crazy, right?
It looks like
Some shit goes down. I told you there's a psychopath out there trying to take y'all out. I
He
told you.
kind of looks like Birdman.
Okay.
He
Is
looks
that,
like
what,
a crow.
is that what you got out of it? I have the whole thing. If you want to see it again, if you want to like try to decipher some of the clues or what happened and get into the community and help some of the other people out, you can. You can do that online at thedailyf.com. Yes,
Not
in the
my,
chat.
Yeah. I was like, that's not my thing personally. In the chat, I didn't pay attention on purpose. That's from Christy. That movie belongs on Wormhole Wednesday. That's about it from Shmeez.
Yes.
503 Nate, just say what you mean when you make a video, people. That is true. What do you mean? What do you mean? Do.
Oh, please don't sing. Anything else in there? All right.
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
The other thing was, and Smeeze, before you leave, real quick, according to a new survey, 34% of women admit that they secretly have thrown out some of their boyfriend and husband's clothes. In fact, I had a list that I wanted to go through of 10 things that grown men should never wear, but I'm going to bypass that because we are, I'll put that in the after show when we can just kind of chill out and hang out. I did want to discuss the housing situation because our lease is coming up here in just about a week.
It's exactly in 1 week we have to give our notice. Either we tell them we stay or we tell them we leave. And if we don't tell them that we're going to stay, then they're going to put our apartment up for lease and somebody else can like rent it and then we'll have to move no matter what.
Here's what you don't know. Here is what you don't know. I need that Birdman outfit to be, where's what you don't know? I called the place that's right next door to the Smeester.
Oh.
The rent there has just gone down, and it is indeed the same price, if not $15 cheaper than what it would be here. Unfortunately, that place goes on the market a month early.
Oh, that could be a good thing.
So I'm just curious on, are we packing all the stuff up again and moving? Are we staying here another year?
Oh, yeah. Shmeez just put it in the chat.
How do you know they lowered the asking price? Why don't you tell me, you bitch? Maybe he doesn't want me to move there.
Tell me, you bitch.
What a rat bastard. If you know he lowered the price, what the F, man? Fucking people, man. What are you doing?
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they lowered it, and I just didn't
Oh, hell
tell
did
you.
he know? How long ago did he lower the price?
Like last week.
I called the dude, too, some Middle Eastern guy, which, whatever. And he's like, oh, yeah, we lowered it. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm
It sounds like PK's dad.
call me when you're done and, when you're ready, and then we'll talk. Because I asked him to show us a tour. He told me no.
What?
He told me no. He was like, oh, December. You're looking to move in December. You call me in a couple of weeks. We'll have it rented by then, though.
And it's like
I'm like, what just happened?
For the after show, I got something to share about PK's dad, by the way.
All right.
I'll put it on my notes.
What do we want to do? What do we want to do? This is a serious adult conversation that we're having. This affects the marriage. This affects our life. I want to know because if we talk about it when we're not doing the show, you lollygag and we don't come up to no understanding. So lay it on the table. What do you want to do?
I'm trying to weigh the pros and the cons here. How much of a lease is the other place? Is
He
it a
said he could
guaranteed?
go up to 3 years.
Oh, damn. Okay.
We don't know if we're going to be here 3 months
I know,
at
that's
this
what I
rate.
said. We're never going to be here for the next 3 weeks.
I'm stretching.
I hope so. I hope. I hope.
No, that's not true, though, because I like Houston. I like
No,
Houston.
I do.
I do like Houston a lot. What you want to do?
I'm trying to weigh.
At least let me get inside your head. What are you thinking? You want to stay here because of the path.
I want to stay here because of the convenience of, yes, working out. I mean, I'm out there every single day. That being said, I can also, my drive up from work is going to be the same. I can park my car and I can still run the path, get in my car and go. Or there's another community that's close too. So it's not like it's that far.
Yeah.
It has triple the size of space.
Yeah. Well, could you
Which
imagine the
is
studio we'd have
amazing.
there?
Which
This
is
would be
amazing.
Studio L for living room.
because we're currently
We'd look
in
like ESPN up in this
We're
bitch.
currently in like 900 square foot space. 867 or
Yeah.
something.
All right. Well, just I'm going to need you to think about it and let me know. Oh, now Shmeez is saying do it.
Well,
Mr. Oh, I am. My landlord lowered the price 5 months
I
ago.
kind of think it would be pretty cool, honestly.
Well, I need a firm
And-
answer at some point.
And the reason why
Firm answer.
The reason why I think it would be good if we had to move in 1 month, which would be like November, that weekend happens to fall over the Thanksgiving weekend, but we are in town, so we can still take like time to move in, you know? Because like December 20th, we're not going to be here.
All right. Just think about it. You let me know. You got to
right.
figure stuff out because honestly, what it comes down to is whatever you want.
See, look, even everyone in the chat is like, move, move, move. They're all on my side.
This is the cold hard facts about this relationship this is just the facts that whatever she wants, she gets. Doesn't matter, right? When we moved into this place, I was like, I don't know if it's in our budget. Oh, we'll have Monopoly night. Never had one of those. It's whatever she wants. She gets what she wants, you know.
There's a lot of great
So-
amenities for living where we live. I just don't use them.
I don't use any of them.
I don't use any of them.
No, and the greatest amenities that over there, I think
And
he's
the
got the
greatest-
gym.
And like the greatest amenity is that we like spend every other weekend like passed out at their house anyway, so they could just kick us out and like wheel us in the wheelbarrow.
Kick us out
and,
again, bitch. I live next door.
Yeah, they could like wheel us over and like get out. This is your stop.
Could you imagine the gags I could play on them? I could put subwoofers up against the walls.
I think it would be
wake their asses
great.
up at like 2 a.m.
And then
Boom, boom, boom.
Kiki has an actual yard, and her best friend will live next door.
All right, let it marinate because I need a firm answer because
I
I'll
already
have to
gave
call the Middle Eastern guy tomorrow
already
and
gave it
find
to
out how
you.
much this is.
I already gave it to you.
All right,
It's
so
a yes.
we'll
It's a yes. Let's
okay.
do it.
Back in the day, real quick. This is gonna end the normal part of the show. See, even as I'm trying to go a little quicker, we still run late, and then we'll get into the after show. The after show is just chill. We're just gonna chill, but let's go back in the day.
And now it's time for DK's Today, Back in the Day.
And Shmeez, I know we didn't get to you, so I'm gonna need a response to the A&M story online tomorrow. Gonna need a response. I wasn't bagging on A&M. I just want to know what the hell's going on because y'all got some issues right now. People going crazy out there, kind of like the Birdman video.
Can you make it a little bit bigger?
Really? You can't see that?
Read it. No.
Are you serious?
Thank you.
All right, go ahead.
We have Bruno Mars is 30. Diminutive, cocaine-loving singer-songwriter.
Woo! By the way, I mixed these back in the days with last week's. I thought I took everything out that we did last week, but if you run across something we did, just keep that in mind.
Okay, got it. Yeah, there is a few. We have Amber Rose is 32.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian is 35.
Oh, I like that. You just threw that in. Kim Kardashian ho. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
Natty.
Praz.
Praz is 43. Former Fuji biggest hit, 1998. Ghetto superstar.
That is what you are. Coming from above.
That's all. Snoop Dogg, I think that was last week.
Snoop Dogg was today, I think.
44.
I could be wrong, though.
Genuine, 45.
You want to ride it? My
Jump on
pony,
it.
jump on it,
Wow,
ride
you're
it.
shitty. Matt Damon, I think that was last week. Hugh Jackman is Wolverine. That was last week. Mattress actress Trisha Cole.
All right, even if she was last week, and I tell them how she did.
God, see,
She did
no.
47 fine films, including She Squirts Till It Hurts.
That's
Santa is
awful.
coming all over town. I think I did this last week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Carrie Fisher, I didn't do last week.
59, Princess Leia in the Star Wars movies. Tom Petty, 65. I don't know that one.
Chris DeBerg, 67. Lady gives head. I mean, Lady in Red.
What the hell?
You don't know
Okay.
Lady in Red?
We'll keep it moving.
Oh, Jesus. You need some culture.
Shannon Savannah Wisely, drug-addicted mattress actress who dated Pauly Shore. Oh, they have something in common with Pauly Shore. Ha ha ha. And then committed suicide. She
I had
shot
an ex that
herself
dated Pauly
after
Shore.
damaging her face in a car accident. Oh,
That's pretty sad.
That's
Shot
really
herself after
sad.
damaging her face in a car
That is
accident.
sad. Yeah. In 1860, this is your segment.
Yeah, I was trying to think if I should split this up because now we're doing the light thing. So, like, I don't know. Fuck, that's money. What? Respect the light, bitches.
It looks like a little mushroom.
I know. I gotta get like a bigger lamp or something.
Hello, my name's Toad, and I'm your little lamp.
Will you go to the counter and you'll see a silver bowl? That's not a bowl. Can you bring that in? I'm about to mind F you right now with my skills. Maybe I shouldn't show you this because if a place burns down, you're gonna be like, oh, it was PK. So I get this, brainstorming with the Smeester about trying to do some stuff, and I'm like, it'll be cool if we have a lamp. So when DK's talking about her stuff, it's like pink, and everybody knows it's DK's things that she wants to talk about. And when I'm doing stuff, it's blue. What are you doing?
It's my hat.
Are you drunk already?
It's my hat.
Welcome to the after show, everybody. Welcome to the after show.
You know what this looks like? It looks like a beer bong. Oh.
Definitely welcome to the after show.
Our generation's greatest love story? Probably not. It's still fun to watch. Welcome to our dysfunctional life, the PK and DK show.
If you are podcasting, thank you. We try to stay on schedule. This is the after show. We just let everything go to shit.
Juice Box writes, they not drink tonight. They seem sober. And by they, I mean DK. Hi.
Yeah.
Hot summer no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Alexa, meet Lamp. Lamp, meet Alexa from John. Can I tell you how much that sucks? Whenever that commercial comes on, they're like the dudes in the kitchen.
Oh, God, this is such white people problems.
Yeah,
First world problems.
So anyway, I get this lamp back, right? And I go to put in like this bulb and stuff, and then this shit takes like an LED bulb. So I can't screw it in. I'm like, oh, what am I going to do, man? My whole idea went to hell. So I broke the bottom, took the wires out.
What?
Because I'm like, do I have a lamp that I can kind of like maybe jimmy rig in there? And I'm like, I don't. And then I thought of myself, I'm like, oh, I got that Home Depot lamp that comes in this thing. You know, it's got like the hooks and stuff. So then I unwire this, snip the wires. I'm like rewiring stuff, put some duct tape on there to keep it together or whatever. Jam the shit in there, and it's like falling apart. So I put some cardboard.
Oh, wow.
Because, I'm like, definitely not going to catch on fire. So I put some cardboard to keep the light up straight. And then, bam, we have like a working little lamp for the time being.
I'm nervous.
If you guys find anything that you think would, because I thought about putting it in the middle of the desk, so when you're doing your stories, it's pink and people know. But then I'm like, it's too tall. It just doesn't work. So
don't you think people can already understand when it's my stories and I'm speaking and when it's your
bitch,
stories,
we're adding
you're
stuff to the
speaking?
show.
Oh.
We're adding stuff. You know what you're being right now?
A sourpuss.
CBS. Say it with me.
Sourpuss.
All right. So if you guys find a nifty lamp or something on eBay or Amazon or something, get it to me, and then I'll pick it up for next week and put that on order. So if you run across something, I don't know, everybody's got like apps to buy stuff or whatever. Every once in a while you run across something fun. Just, keep me in the back of your head, please. Do you want to talk?
I'm nervous.
Shit, hold on.
That's working.
Ah!
So
Woo!
well. It's red.
What do you have in the comments? You said you had some stuff to get to in the after show. Oh, no, I got to finish my stuff. I got to finish my thing. Hold on. We're going back to blue. After show, folks. After show. Follow me here. 1860. I'm excited about the segment. This is always fun stuff that I had no idea.
Wow, that's been like 10 minutes ago. I forgot what we were even doing.
1860, an 11-year-old Grace Bedell, right, wrote a letter to Abraham Lincoln saying, hey, you should grow a beard. That's why you had a beard. Did you know that? Hell no, you didn't. Stick with me. You'll learn something. 1871, 3-day Great Chicago Fire. We have friends that live where?
Chicago.
Chi-town. All right, so the 3-day fire touched off when Miss O'Leary's cow supposedly kicked over a kerosene lantern. 300 people were killed, 17,000 buildings destroyed, 99,000 people left homeless.
Oh, that's awful.
Miss O'Leary, were you up to no good? You sure it was the cow? 1905, an article of the Ladies' Home Journal. President Grover Cleveland, my new favorite president, if I may add, wrote a letter saying that the ladies should not, in fact, be allowed to vote because they are too jealous, spiteful, and vindictive by nature. There you go. There's my new favorite president. I'm just kidding. A horse is a horse, of course. A horse.
Of course.
A horse. Looney Tunes debuted in 35. I Love Lucy. That's your show. That's why I put it in there. You loved I Love Lucy. You still do.
I do. Whenever it's on, I will watch it. And they do have it on like in the early hours, which is kind of like the late hours for me, if you know what I mean. Like we're out partying and I watch it like hungover. I'm like, I think it's great. It's hilarious. Leper.
Premiered this week, 1951. 1972, My Ding-a-Ling.
What the hell is that?
My Ding-a-Ling?
No.
My Ding-a-Ling. I'll play for you. I can't play for you right now. Alexa's in the bedroom. 76 after
Don't
having...
worry, it's not another girl. It's just our speaker.
As close as I can get, folks. Close as I can get. After having one too many cans of whoop ass opened on her, Tina Turner split from Ike personally and professionally in 1976. Stay back then. 85, we're listening to Take On Me.
Take On Me.
on me. The art metal masterpiece, The Final Countdown, 87. We're listening to that.
Final countdown.
She saw the Geico commercial and had no idea what was happening, right? She had no. Did you even know that was a song?
I know it's a song.
Final Countdown from what movie? Go.
Rocky.
Fuck. I didn't think you were going to get that. There you go. Hell no. Rocky, get out of my face with that.
Yeah.
Hell.
Wild guess.
The Final Countdown?
Probably like a space movie.
Oh, my God.
Aerosmith. No.
Soul to Soul, Back to Life. We're listening to that in 89.
Oh,
I know she'll know this one, folks. I know she'll know this one. Back in 97, we're listening to Barbie Girl.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
And Blink 182.
Fantastic. It's fantastic.
In 1982, All the Small Things.
Small things.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
Don't forget to vote on our point counterpoint. Ooh, I got to check some results.
Ooh, Horizon's leaving us. Goodbye, my friend.
God damn it, Horizon. God damn you to hell, good
Shoot.
sir.
What did I do?
I don't have no idea.
Fantastic.
No, 1982, All the Small Things. Oh, shit.
Small
Oh, shit.
things.
Shit. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
We are a professional PK and DK show.
Well, I need to know what I should
I don't
vote.
know what the hell you're doing.
I'm voting on our counterpoint so we can see some results. Now, the point counterpoint, you can vote online if you're listening. If you're podcasting, go to thedailyf.com, and you can go to the PK Show, PK DK Live tab. You'll see it right there. DK, being the sweetheart that she is, almost adopted a dog without even mentioning it to PK. Our question, have you ever pulled this move? Did you end up keeping it? Now, you could vote Team DK, that will always warm up to the dog or cat or whatever. Team PK, what happens if, you become rational and they take it back?
Well, in this case, like the people who gave it to me take it back, or you?
No, like
You would never take
the
it back.
second option, I guess, is like the other person, like it's happened to you. I want people to vote that it's happened to.
Okay.
It happened to you and they took it back. So I'll vote for you because I don't think a lot of people will vote for me. And
You don't even vote for yourself because you know I'm right.
60% voted for DK. They will
Wow.
always warm up to it. That means a bunch of people have said that they would take it back. You can vote online. Please do by next week. If you're podcasting the show, if you're listening to, if you're watching it later on, it's so important that you vote next week. Why is it so important? I'm about to tell you.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
Who do y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. And online now at www.pkanddk.com.
I thought you had something. What?
We're cheersing to the after show.
Oh, yeah. Are we?
But I actually do have something because in the point and counterpoint, it says, PK, hell no, we're in an apartment, blah, blah, blah. But we're about to move to a townhome, baby! Puppy, here it is!
Pop it, here it is?
Puppy.
Oh.
Oh, we got to clean out those ears, my love.
Here's what I wanted to do for the point counterpoint, right? Because that's something else. We're just trying new things, man. I've been busy building the website. I've kind of neglected a little, the adventures of the show. Got to try new things. So, in fact, a lot of credit tonight goes out to Smeeze. He came up with a lot of these ideas. But he was saying for the point counterpoint, why don't we have a three streak? Like every 3 weeks, whoever wins the most point counterpoints, the loser has to do something that the winner really wants.
Okay.
Whether it's a consequence, whether it's, like the first thing would be probably, here's a good example. She's been trying to get me to go dance for like ever. I hate dancing. I've gotten a rhythm. I don't want to do it. But that could be a consequence. Okay. Another consequence was you go with me to watch the bats underneath the bridge when they take off. Nice and close, bitch. Nice and close.
I was thinking I already had the consequence when we were at the strip club on Friday.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. But in the beginning of the show, you said, in the beginning of the show, you said that you liked it. So I don't know if you liked the lap dance or
it was really awkward.
The lap dance?
Yes. Oh my God, we should get into that now that we're on the shit show.
Welcome to the after show.
Good
after the
Lord.
How does that go? After the show, it's the hotel lobby. And, no. After the party, it's the after party. And after the party, it's the hotel lobby. And at 4 a.m., it's the after show.
And then we're here and yo.
Yeah, that's good. That's not good. That's not bad. I like
my God, we're so terrible. I got hair in my mouth.
What just happened there?
I got hair in my mouth.
So DK had her first lap dance.
Well, I thought it was.
Hold on.
Yeah. Wait.
Pink.
You got really excited all of a sudden.
Tell me about it, Mama. Tell me about it.
I'm kind of creeped out.
Tell me all about it.
So,
Tell me all about it.
we went to a strip club, and I was dropping PK off because he was going to go on his boys' weekend, and I decided to be like, surprise! I'm still going to come in and say hi because the guys are my friends too. And I thought I was going to get like an ear being like, get out of here, you're a woman. And instead I got, oh, you're here. Here's $20. And this guy literally picks me up. Oh, I'm not talking sexy. Really?
What happened?
Kenny G? That's the sexy music you play? He's such a creep. Honey.
Tell me more, baby. Tell me
that
more.
is not
Don't
sexy music.
interrupt your story. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Like-
Worry about what you're doing.
Snoop Dogg or Fetty Wap? That's more
Tell me what
was going.
you're doing. What happened, baby? What happened?
So I got picked up without choice by one of our friends, and I got sat in the corner, which it had like, it was so weird. It was like a booth, but it was like hidden or something. And the lady's like, hi. And I'm like, hi. Oh my God. Intimate erotic moment.
Because that's what we're having right now, an intimate erotic moment.
So I just got done with like a 5-mile run, so I'm sweaty and everything and stinky. And the lady comes over and she's like, hi. I'm like, hey. So is this your first time? Like, yeah. Okay. And starts like dancing, and she's like naked and had like tights on. And then it was awkward because she had like a $20 bill and she put it up there and was like, am I supposed to do something with it or tip her? Or I had no idea. I was really uncomfortable, honestly.
I didn't do it to you.
Yeah, I was really uncomfortable.
But did you see me in the corner watching though?
No, I didn't. I was just sitting there because I'm sure like you're supposed to be like engaging with them within their eyes. And I'm just like, looking
I'm sure that happens a lot of time though. I'm sure it happens a lot of time where like the wives get dragged into that stuff. Yeah, I'm sure it happens a lot of times.
And then at the end she's like, thank you for being a good sport. And I'm like, you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm sure, because like I said, I'm sure it happens a lot of times.
And then I was really awkward.
What else do you have?
Sean is true. Like, and it was really awkward. Like I didn't look. I was just like looking way past like, the building.
What else do you have on your list of stuff we haven't got to yet? I'm just trying to go through my stuff as well, just to make sure we covered pretty much everything. I didn't go through the movies. I did want to go through the 30. They're online, so we won't go through all of them. But what is she doing?
She's a little piglet.
Is there something that's spilt over there? Like, Piglet.
I don't even know where she is.
No, I saw her in the front. But I did want to go through the list of that Mark put together. Mark's a really, really good friend. Was the guy I pretty much owe everything to. But beyond that, the guy is just a freaking genius. He really is. And especially when it comes to movies. Like, I've always wanted this guy to write a movie. That's why I bought a lot of the equipment and did all my training in the hopes that at one point he'd write a movie, because I know for a fact if he were to come up with something, oh my God, it'd be out of this world. Out of this world, right? So the guy knows his stuff. So he put this list together. Definitely check it out. It's a list of like scary and funny and cool, just like all Halloween movies you could watch at some point. It's supposed to be like, we're supposed to have it in the beginning of October, so it's like 31 movies for every single day of the month.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but he's obviously he's got work, he's got business, he's got stuff going on, so we just were able to post it. It'll be up there we'll keep it up there for a while. If you want to check some of these movies out after Halloween, you can. I've seen 19 of them. There's a couple I want to see.
I wonder how many
You're
I've
not a big
seen.
fan of scary movies.
No, not at all. I mean, I watched American Horror Story for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
I wonder how many of these, if I go through the list, you have.
I bet none.
No, I bet you. I'm gonna
Maybe
guess.
3.
I'm gonna guess 6.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess 6. Let me bring up the list.
All right.
Let me bring up what's the worst, the scariest movie you think you've seen? Because you sat through American Horror Story. There's an update. Tell them about American Horror Story. We talked about you watching that with me.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it. It was fine. I know we talked about it. The only thing that was kind of weird was like the foursome scene that went on, and then they all ended up in blood.
All right, let me run some of these movies. You tell me how many of these you've seen. All right, I'm gonna see if we can get to 6.
All right.
The Mist.
Seen it, but it's been.
You've seen The Mist?
It's been a long time though.
Really?
So
There you go.
I can't really remember what
Keep
it's
count
about.
for me,
Okay.
please. Dawn of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. I've seen.
Okay, so you haven't seen Dawn of the Dead.
No.
The Blair Witch Project.
I've seen part of it. Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Conjuring, I know you haven't seen. Sinister, I know you haven't seen. It follows. I know you haven't seen Pan's Labyrinth. I don't think
I
you've
saw
seen.
Pan's Labyrinth with you.
I think you say that, but you haven't seen it. What happens
I
in
saw
it?
it with you. I don't know. It's all in subtitles.
Yeah, beyond because I've told you that you've never seen the movie.
Okay.
Who's the main character in Pan's Labyrinth?
The guy with the eyes on his hand.
Okay, you definitely haven't seen Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh,
You definitely have to watch that now.
okay. Okay.
All right. Paranormal Activity.
Yes, I saw that one with you.
All right. 28 Days Later.
No.
You haven't seen 28 Days Later?
Oh, no.
28 Days Later is like my perfect movie. That's like right down the middle. Like the first half is amazing, brilliant. I love it. The second half, it's like, they get to that mansion, and you just like, it just slows down to just a halt. But I don't know, whatever. Let's keep it going with Exorcist.
Yes.
You have seen The Exorcist?
I'm pretty sure.
What's it about?
Hell no, not from 1973. I thought it was The Ring. My bad.
All right, you have seen Shaun of the Dead? Mothman Prophecies. Or we're watching that if you haven't seen that. Ooh, I like that.
No.
And it's not scary. It doesn't jump out scary.
Okay.
You haven't seen Mothman Prophecies?
I've never heard
That's
of
my
it.
shit.
Okay. All right, we'll watch it.
I want to see this one too. Has anybody in the chat?
That's from just last year.
Babadook? Babadook?
Babadook.
I'm going to copy this and we're going to watch the
The
trailer here in a
Babadook.
few minutes.
The widowed mother is struggling to raise her son, Samuel, without his father. Samuel is a troubled child, afraid of the dark and monsters that may be
We'll watch the trailer here in a few minutes. I want
under his bed.
I wonder if I think it's another one of those subtitle things. I could be wrong. Has anybody seen
That's
it in the
right,
chat or hit me up?
Poltergeist. Yes, that's why I thought I saw it. You put that 1974 movie up. That's from the Poltergeist.
What are you talking about?
That one.
That's Exorcist. Or is it Poltergeist? Did I fuck it up? I don't know. I'll have to check that. I'll definitely have to check that. You're definitely watching Mothman Prophecies. And if anybody's watched Babadook or whatever, hit me up. Even if you're watching the show later or if you're podcasting it, hashtag PK and DK, and just let us know if you've seen it. And is it good? Halloween, have you seen?
Scary as hell. No.
You haven't seen Halloween?
No.
Jesus. The Thing. Yeah, I know you haven't seen The Thing. 1408?
Nope.
Where are you at right now? Are you keeping count?
4.
All right. The Ring you have seen, you said?
Yeah, that's 5.
That's 5. American Werewolf in London.
No.
Storm of the Century, Stephen King's. The Shining. Tell me you've seen The Shining. Tell me you've seen The Shining. Lie to my ass.
No.
You've never seen The Shining.
never
Oh
seen it.
my God. Cloverfield.
Okay, that makes 6.
All right. The Crazies, I know you haven't seen. Zombieland. You've seen Zombieland?
Yeah, that's 7.
There you go. I fucked up.
Oh.
I'll fix that after the show. Have you seen The Poltergeist?
I think so.
With the Indian burial under the house and little girl goes to the TV or whatever?
God, I don't know. It's been a long
Exorcism of
time.
Emily Rose.
Yes.
You have seen that?
I have.
Did we see that together? Lincoln City?
We had to have because we were together in 2005, so I hope it was you.
Alien.
No.
You've never seen Alien?
Yes, I saw it with you. Wait, is
Seen
that
the whole thing?
Is that with that one lady?
Sigourney Weaver?
Yeah, I've seen it with you.
You seen the whole
It's
thing?
like 9.
Dark Skies, you haven't seen.
No, I have not.
The Descent, I haven't seen. I want to see that. Quarantine, you haven't seen those? Haven't seen In Math of Madness either. By the way, I've seen 19 and Insidious at 2010.
No, all right.
Yeah, The Shining was filmed at Timberlake Lodge.
Timberline.
Timberline?
Yeah.
Timberlake.
Yeah, it's supposed to
Yeah.
like Justin's house.
That's right next to Timberline Lodge, Timberlake, and it's Missy is the owner. A beep beep. Who's got the keys to my Beamer?
I thought it was like,
Or the Jeep. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh.
Yeah. Anything going on in the chat? Go ahead.
Caroline, step away from the light.
What does that mean?
Oh, is that part of the movie?
I don't know.
I didn't see it. You saw it.
Hold on. I want to pull up the trailer to the Badook.
Badookadoo.
Badookadoo? I don't even know why I just did it.
Badonkadonk. Do.
Where'd you get this?
On the shelf.
If it's in a word or it's in a look, you can't get rid of the Babadook. A rumbling sound, then 3 sharp knocks.
Ba-ba-ba-duk-duk-duk.
That's when you'll know he's around. You'll see him if you look. Nothing bad's gonna happen, Sam.
Did you think that about my dad before he died?
Oh, that kid's acting fucking horrible.
I promised to protect you if you promised to protect me.
Oh my God. Did he hurt anyone?
The boy has significant behavioral problems.
This monster thing has got to stop, all right? It's just a book. It can't hurt you.
Oh, I know she didn't burn it. Oh, you crazy, girl. You crazy. What's she doing? No, you don't burn books. You ain't got a Glock in there? You all right?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
You don't have to be fine, you know.
Just a bit stressed at the moment.
Where is this monster
All
at?
children see monsters.
Not like this. I want to report someone stalking me and my child.
Is this monster ever gonna come out? Oh shit, just got turned up. All right.
Trespassing in my house!
Hold the fuck on. Whoa, I have to stop it. Whoa, I have to stop it. It's a ghost, right? It's like some bad dude, Freddy Krueger, Halloween shit.
I don't know.
It doesn't give a fuck if he's trespassing. What you gotta do? Get a ticket? Come on now.
God.
You had me up until that line. You're trespassing? Hey, don't give her.
I'm sick, Sam. I need help.
Oh shit. Damn.
It isn't real. It isn't real. It isn't real.
Oh, Jesus. Ow, I hurt my hand.
The Babadook got me. You're trespassing.
Look at the kid that's on there. He got scared too.
Yeah, he did.
Ah!
Wait, is that the kid watching it? Can we watch this video? This might be.
Enjoy your break. Thanks.
It's an ad. Get out of here, ads. Get out of here.
I'll do it tomorrow.
I'm gonna have to watch that. It looks pretty good.
Cool. Hi.
You gonna watch it with me?
No, my hand just like broke on accident. I got broke a blood vessel. Real
The
talk.
Babadook. You're trespassing. That's why, folks, I have a 9mm locked, loaded, ready to blast off. 2 clips loaded right next to it. Hey, I ain't worried about no ghost.
Yeah.
Until I shoot at it and I realize that I can't really do anything to it.
Right.
Then I'm worried about a ghost. Then I'm throwing it and just running. Tripping you because I'm like, take her first. Anything else we didn't get to? Please go in the comments. What do we have?
John, I seen Babadook was trippy. He was like Edward Scissorhands, Freddy and Jason mix.
So it was good though. Was it good? Do you recommend seeing it?
Larissa says may have to check that one out.
Yeah, that looked pretty good.
Ken Jetson just recently joined us.
What's up, Ken? What's up, my dude?
Yes.
Anything else? I don't want to go too long. I've been trying to format the show, so it's very, very weird to try to do this. We're just doing what works. So we're just, experimenting with new things. How did everybody feel about the first hour of the actual show tonight? We feel all good about it. I'm going to have to go back and listen, see how it works. I like the lamp thing. I was thinking about doing a hanging thing.
Like a chandelier.
Or a small light here.
Oh, from the chandelier.
That's horrible.
From the chandelier.
That's worse than the Babadook. That's like 10 times worse. You're trespassing. Oh, trespassing. Maybe do a thing. I just didn't know, I'm not gonna, it's an apartment complex. I'm hanging up chandeliers and crap.
That's
Probably not a good look.
The townhome.
Probably not a good look.
Just don't tell the guy we do this thing for the townhome, or else he might be like, it's already rented out.
No, what? That'd probably be easier because our neighbors here think that we fight every week during our Facebook fights. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Come a little closer. Don't be so far away. I don't even know why I say that because I control that, but it just makes me feel good. It makes me feel good when I go back and forth.
Okay, so I'm going to share one quick story with you guys.
Oh, God.
And I want everybody to feel sympathy.
Is it you defending yourself for turning off Back to the Future after a half hour into it? Half motherfucking hour into Back to the Future.
Not a true
she got
story.
bored. That is 100% true.
I actually liked it. You're the one that got drunk and like put the screen down.
Yeah, because you weren't watching it. You weren't watching it.
You're not interested in it. No, I was drunk, honey. There's a difference. I was actually enjoying it.
We
It
were a
was
3.5 hour
good.
flight. How did you get that wasted?
Okay, we were actually on an hour and a half flight to Phoenix.
Yeah, but that's when we started watching it. We didn't watch it on the second flight. It was the first flight.
Yeah, because your ass passed out on the second flight.
Yeah, because you didn't want to. No, you are a liar. You did not care for the movie, which is why I turned it off. No, you did not.
I did.
I wish you'd be honest.
I did. I really liked it, and then I was excited to see that today was Back to the Future Day, and then I actually could like understand it. I'm like, oh yeah.
You didn't watch it. You watched a half hour. What happened?
That's not true. I watched
Tell me
an
what
hour
happened.
of it.
Tell me what happened.
They went back to the future.
What happened? Tell me anything about the movie. Tell me anything about the movie.
I met Doc in the DeLorean. He skateboarded a lot.
Yeah, exactly my point. Exactly. And he didn't skateboard a lot on the floating skateboard. He skateboarded a lot
on the hoverboard.
In the actual skateboard because he got to a half hour of the film.
Oh, there was a hoverboard. I just asked BK like 2 months ago. I was like, what's a hoverboard? What? Are you kidding me? You never see Back to the... Okay, stop yelling at me. Just tell me what it is so we can get over this conversation.
So we try to watch it, and half hour into it,
I liked it.
Yeah, my ass. You're a liar.
You're a liar.
God, I don't understand you
You're
sometimes.
You're a liar with a capital L-I-A-R.
PK's always passing out. Screw out with PK. DK's the one who gets turned up. Yeah, dude. All right, folks, we got to get the hell out of here. Thank you guys so much. I apologize for the little bit of slow posts through the website. Please believe I'm working on like 3 different things that might or might not come together for this weekend. If you're around this weekend, just keep your Twitter, your Facebook handy, and
Snappy chat.
You might be pretty excited about some stuff, or probably not, because there's morons in my life. But
not me, by the way.
We'll see how that turns out.
If PK ever called me a moron.
What? Called you a what?
If PK ever called me a moron, I'd slap the shit out of him. Get the F out of here. I'm not a moron.
Twitter, Facebook. If you have interest, definitely check out our post on the Daily F. I love doing that. So it sucks because it takes so long, and I'm like, oh, but I want to do it because I'll see a story. If you ever see a story you want us to post, send it my way. If you have a certain take on a story, you can send it in to thedailyf.com. Send me your take, and we'll go from there. What are you laughing at?
Oh, John said seal laugh number 1.5.
No, you got to like 4 or 5. You got to 4 or 5 today.
Lame. Sorry.
No, she did the seal laugh when she almost choked on her own spit. You got to give her that. You got to give her that.
Like the guy on the airline.
Like the guy, yep.
Oh, well, we'll give you an update next week.
We never decided what the consequences was going to be for 3 point counterpoints because I'm pretty sure you interrupted. But we're going to have to think about that throughout the week. We'll have some next week. If you think of any good ones, I'm thinking about bringing back the mystery box. So after 3 weeks, whoever loses 2 point counterpoints has to go in the mystery box. I still got it.
You see my face? I'm like,
It's still filled with Orion's vomit.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Put your hands right all over it.
It's nasty. How about
put in a beehive?
Ooh, I have the best idea for a mystery box.
Okay, now we're talking. So we might have to bring back the mystery box.
Maybe so.
Or some other consequences as well. Think about that if you come up with something throughout the week. Or if you're listening to this later on, hit me up, hashtag PK and DK. And again, like I said, on Facebook, Twitter, and thedailyf.com. I'm pretty much in here 24/7. If I don't see you, tweet me, because sometimes I have the monitors off. And when I say tweet me,
I was like, or he's actually sleeping for like 3 hours of the day.
I dare you, go on the cameras and see if I am sleeping. I guarantee you'll see me in here 24 motherfucking 7. I'm getting this shit going. Going. What does that mean? I don't know what you're doing. Do you?
Stretching.
Oh, we're stretching.
Well, you got to put on the camera, jackass.
You're a jackass.
Sorry.
Out of here.
You get out of here.
Thank you so much. Have an awesome week. See you guys. Thank you, podcasters. Thanks for the view later on. Take care, everybody.
Bye, guys.
It's the PK and DK Show. Catch us live weekdays at 5 Pacific, 7 Central, or at pknddk.com. With replays, podcasts, vlogs, and more.
I asked you to leave, and I'm not gonna say it again. Bye. Bye.
Stop.
Bye.
I'm on the street.
I'm telling you, goodbye.
Miss, we're on a...
Good.